Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. As this playoff game is about to get underway. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking for some space. It's Hill. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Back to pass. It's Moore. Caught near the sideline. It's Johnson.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
The Ducks will line up to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Play action here on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
So from their own 20, they moved the ball all the way to the red zone. Great scoring opportunity here. Looking to throw it on first down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Dropping back. It's Moore. On the move now. It's a fumble behind the line. Ball scooped up by the defense.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. They'll test the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Is back out on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Back to pass. It's Moore. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. But right now, they are dominating this game.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep it to a short gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Moore. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. 3rd down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now, let's see what they come up with here on this 4th down play.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Miami. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Moore. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
The offense tried to catch the defense napping by getting the ball to the big tight end, but they weren't fooled at all.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Pulls it in. It's Hill. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Now it's 2nd down here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. The back's got it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. To throw, it's Moore. He cannot hold on to the ball. That's going to bring up 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. It's reeled in. It's Hodges. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Miami, 24, Oregon, 3.
Bringing it out, it's McClellan. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. That's caught. It's Hill. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. To throw, it's Moore. Looking to scramble. Caught over the middle. It's Lawson. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Tries the right with a quick throw, and it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, They don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pass rush closing in. The sure hands. It's Hill.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Carr. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. What a snag by the junior receiver.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He breaks free. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To the air, it's Moore. A deep shot to the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Escaping the pressure, moving right. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. Not the way he wanted to kick it. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Minnesot's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Miami 31, Oregon 3.
The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Pringle. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. Gets some space around the 30. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Miami. Great connection there for 6 points. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. with the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
The offense doesn't come up with a completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, second down and 11. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first two opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up third down.
He's swarmed by the defense.
What a stop by this defense here on third down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation. In 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown? Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here.
This is great. This is what the great ones do. Uses his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped a switch from passer to runner. Got a pretty good gain out of it, too.
Using his legs. It's Hill. Good enough for first down yardage.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one.
Football comes out. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Wow, it's another broken tackle. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
As we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. This has been thorough domination, 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. That one moves the ball to the 16.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Grab down the middle. It's Hill. Second down after that completion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the Ducks moving quickly down the field here.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They have done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Makes the catch. It's Lawson. And they've got him.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Back to throw. It's Moore. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Grinding away with their running game. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He shreds the tackle. He's swarmed by the defense. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Hurricanes with 1st and 10 here. Handoff from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
crucial third down play right here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
When they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.